How was your 3-day weekend?
Oh my gosh. I I stay at home and I clean the house. I wash the windows and I watch 2 or 3 movies
Okay,
and
okay.
what else? Only I think so.
Well, what kind of movies did you watch?
Uh, Christmas movies in Netflix.
Oh,
Yes.
like the Grinch. The Grinch stole Christmas. No?
No, different
Okay,
Christmas
different.
movies. Yes.
Okay, okay. That's nice. Um, so you watch movies, you clean. Sounds productive. Sounds very productive.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Valentina. On Saturday night, I saw
Uh-huh.
a scorpion for the first time in my life. I saw a scorpion.
Really?
Yes, it was like this
Where?
close from my foot. This close from my foot. Um, near the place where you wash the clothes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we you know where we have the broom, the mop, and where you can wash the clothes and the tanks. I saw
Uh-huh.
because I was throwing water into the drain,
Uh-huh.
and this when I poured the water, the scorpion came out. I was like, oh my god! But thank God I have spray specifically for
Uh-huh.
scorpions. I have spray for
Uh-huh. Yes.
scorpions,
Yeah.
and I sprayed. Yes, it was the first time I have ever seen a scorpion in real life.
Ah.
It was interesting. It's cool. I liked it. I liked it. Whenever it died, I picked it up and I looked at. I was observing it. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, it was really nice.
okay. New experience.
Yes, yes. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Okay, Yasmin. So I need your opinion. I need your suggestion. Okay. Florentina, no, because she already had her graduation.
Ah, yes.
But okay, Yasmin. So check this out. Today is November 17th, right? And we have two options. We can have the graduation, Yasmin, on the 26th or on the 3rd. I say the 3rd because we need time to prepare our speeches. And you know, it takes time to prepare the speeches. But I don't know, maybe you're going to be busy on December 3rd. So what do you prefer, Yasmin, the 26th or the 3rd?
To be honest, I don't wanna go.
You don't want to go to the graduation?
I'm not
Why?
sure.
Because of work?
I for my work. Right now, I am the, how do you say encargada
You are in charge?
of the store in
Oh, okay,
place.
okay. So you have a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah, I say that let's try another city right now. My
Oh,
boss,
okay. Yes, yes, yes.
but
Okay, okay.
I'm not sure. I need to talk about with my boss about that.
Okay, okay. Well, maybe she can return before the 3rd, or I don't know. Well, we'll see. Let me know what you think. Okay.
Yeah.
And Ismael, welcome. What do you say, Ismael? Do you think that we should have the graduation ceremony on the 26th or the 3rd of December, Ismael?
I don't know.
I say the 3rd so you can prepare your speeches, but I don't know.
What is the speeches?
Your speech, you know, where you stand in front of everybody and you say some words
Oh, okay.
about your experience or something like that.
Like the last year?
Last year?
Yeah, no.
Yes, or your experience with, you know, with learning English and things like that.
Yeah, like the last year.
You had one
I
last year?
remember. Yeah, the last. No, in December.
A new year.
Uh-huh.
This is the same.
For
Oh,
around December.
okay, okay. No, this is different. This is different. You can bring your mom, your dad, your family can come. Yeah, it all depends. Okay, well, so for Ismael, it doesn't matter. Yasmin, you need to talk to your mom, not your mom, sorry, your boss, and then we were gonna see. Okay, Yasmin, try to talk to her um, soon if you can, because the coordinator is asking me for the dates. Okay. But well, let's begin. First, I would like to review some words. Let's see. Hello, Andres. Welcome to the class, my friend.
Good afternoon, everybody.
All right. Let's see. We have the boys and we have the girls here. Do you remember what tic-tac-toe is, Andres? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Yes, what is it? How can you describe tic-tac-toe?
What?
It's a what?
Play
A game.
a game? Play a game?
Yes, it's a game. It's a game. And well, we're going to play tic-tac-toe with a few words that we saw last week. Experience, homework, job, work, advice, research, information, feedback, and permission. Now, it's going to be men versus women. So, Laurentina and Yasmin versus Ismael and Andres. Oh, look, you have your assistant, Jackie. She's entering the class. Okay. So this is how we're going to play. First, ladies are going to go first. They're going to choose a word and they need to make a sentence with that word. If that sentence is correct, I will mark your thing with an X, or I can mark it with a heart. You know, the objective is to have 3 in a row. It can be vertical, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. All right. And this is just a little review from the lessons from the last unit. Okay. So Jackie, Yasmin, or Laurentina, who's going to go first? Or should I choose?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jackie because I know she's very eager to participate. So Jackie, welcome to the class. Can you choose one word from here and make a sentence with it, please? If the sentence is correct, I will give you your mark.
Hi. Well, advice.
Okay, very good.
The best advice I can give you is take it easy.
Take it easy. Oh my God, that's beautiful. What do you want your mark to be? A check, an X, a star, a heart? What do you
A
want?
check.
A check. All right. Check. Very good. Now, Andres, you choose a word.
Um, and I don't remember this game. This game.
Tic-tac-toe, man. Meow.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
But
your objective.
I
It's
need
3 in a
to
row.
choose a word for what?
Any word, and then you have to make a sentence
Okay, okay, okay.
with your objective to have a line.
Feedback.
Feedback. Oh my gosh, that's a difficult one. Okay. Make a sentence.
Oh, a sentence.
Yes, yes.
In my at work, no, all mornings at work, my boss do a feedback of the activities.
All right, very good. Oh my gosh, that start is not noticeable. Okay, now, Laurentina, please choose one.
Experience.
Okay. Sentence.
My experience in English Access have been good.
Excellent. I love that. I love to hear that. Ismael, it's your turn.
My dad got a good job in a company.
Your dad got a good job in the company. Very good. All right. Now, Yasmin.
Children need permission to play games.
All right. Very good. Well, the ladies won. The ladies won.
What happened,
Tic tac
Ismael?
toe.
What happened, Ismael?
He didn't care about the game. He just wants the easy word, the job. Very good. Now, today's topic is, really interesting because we're going to be talking about something that is kind of personal. So I want you to think about this word. I'm going to write it in the chat, okay? The homeless or homeless people are those people who don't have a home, okay? Are those people who don't have a home. Um, a lot of times we think that homeless people are, drug addicts or they have other types of mental disorders, but you can have money and not have a house. Like maybe you got into a fight with your husband or your wife and they said, nope, bye bye. And you leave the house and now you don't have a house. You're homeless. Um, but that takes me to my next question. Whenever you see, and listen carefully, whenever you see a person, a homeless person on the streets and they ask for money, what do you do?
Hmm. It depends of kind of people. For me, if it's children, sometimes I help them.
Okay. Only their children.
Mm, for all people.
Children or old people. Sounds good. What about you, Laurentina? What do you do?
Mm, I give some money,
To everybody.
everybody. Yes.
Nice. Okay. How about you, Jackie? What do you do?
I give money to,
To everybody.
yes, to everybody.
Nice, nice. Jasmine, what do you do?
Give money to.
To everybody. It doesn't matter. Okay. And how about you, Ismail?
Good morning too.
To everybody. Old, young, middle-aged, healthy, unhealthy. Yes?
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. There's this video that I want to show you so it can, so we can get in that mood of helping homeless people. All of you do a good job. You help them, and that's nice. Um, so that's something we're going to be discussing today. What do you do when you see homeless people? And not only homeless people, other types of situations, but that's the basis. In the chat, I'm going to write this word, panhandling. Panhandling. Um, Panhandling is when people are on the streets and they're asking for money like this. This is panhandling. Money, money, please, money. You're handling the pan. This is a pan. And please give me some money, give me some money. You are going to hear this word in the video that we're going to watch. I want you to watch this sad video. All right, everyone, can you see the thing? Can you see YouTube?
Yes.
All right. Well, this has subtitles, but they're not 100% accurate. So you can use the subtitles, but some words they are wrong. Okay, but most are correct. Look at this. I'm not a bum. I am a human being. A bum is an offensive word, derogatory word. Whenever you call somebody a bum, it's like saying you don't work, you don't study, you don't have a house, you don't do anything with your life. You are a bum, like saying inútil, you know. And I want you to listen to this guy's sad story. If you have problems with the audio, tell me,
My
please.
name is Ronald Davis. I've been on the street for about a year and a half now. Well, I come from the
Yes.
suburbs. Life, which is rough. And I mean, I done slept in Lower Wacker. I done slept on the bridges. I done slept in little cardboard boxes and stuff. Just surviving. Especially in the wintertime is the hardest time. And like I go to fill out applications for a job and stuff. They look at me, I'm not looking presentable, and then we'll call you, leave a number. But how can I leave a number when I don't have a phone? So it's just a struggle out here, I just, from day to day, people, I come out here and panhandle with my cup. Right here at the Metro train station, people come off bringing me sandwiches and stuff like this here. And I start out in my morning about 6 o'clock. Sometimes I don't even have enough to go to the flop house. Sometimes the flop house is a cheap place and they number $16 for 24 hours right over there on Clark and Van Buren. And a lot of times I don't have enough money for that, so I had to end up sleeping in the park or on one of these benches downtown or something like this. And then the security guards come and run you off about 5 or 6 in the morning. So by 6 o'clock I started panhandling and trying to survive. And like I said before, some days I don't even have enough to get a room, so I just sleep on the street. But I depend on the people that's coming off the train because most of them I give them respect. Most of them like me. They come out and give me clothes and food and stuff like this here so I can survive. Give me a few bucks and everything, and I add it up at the end of the day and get me a little room for the night. And whenever I'm not fortunate enough to get the room, I just sleep in the street wherever I can. It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you some kind of little bum, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have had people to walk past me and say, get a job, bum. And I said, wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being. And it's hard. But after the end of the day, when people go home and everybody get on the metro train and and then I just feel so bad that I can't be going home. I'm sorry. But it's really emotional because I'm really trying to get myself together and get off this tree. I don't care what it's doing. If I can get a job and through this humility, you just lose all your humility when you're shaking a cup begging. You know what I'm saying? You can look at a person and tell if they give you respect or not. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at you like you're just a piece of crumb. I had one guy walk past me and talked about me so bad, and then I just looked at him. I said, God bless you, sir. He walked past and went down the street, come right back. And he said, you know what, man, I had a bad day. He said, I'm sorry for even calling you that. He said, because I know you're a human being. He said, would you accept my apology? I said, apology accepted. He went in his pocket and gave me $30 and said, go get you a room and get you something to eat. You know what I mean? No matter what people think about me, I know I'm a human first. And just because I'm down on my luck, don't give nobody no excuse to call me no bum. Because I'm not.
That was hard to understand, wasn't it?
It's like a rap.
It's like rap. Yes, yes. He was explaining his experience of panhandling, asking people for money, and that people sometimes call him a bum, inútil. and he says, I'm not a bum. I'm a human. I'm a human being. And he says that, when he goes, he fills out the job applications, and when he goes to the jobs, they see him, and well, he doesn't look presentable, and they say, okay, we will call you. Just leave a number, but he can't leave a number because he doesn't have a phone. So life for those type of people, homeless people, is difficult. And we are going to see a story, well, see a lesson about a girl who did a lot for homeless people. Not just give a little bit of money. This girl gave a lot. So please open your books to page 52. All right, guys. Jackie, what is the word challenges? What does that word mean? Challenges. Challenges.
It's something desafío. How did you say desafío?
Challenge.
I don't know how to explain.
Okay. A challenge is something difficult. Something difficult to do. Like for me, when I was in school, science was difficult to me. So I can say science was a challenge. Okay, so we are talking about homeless people. What are some challenges that they face? We talked about getting a job. What are some other challenges that they have? Some problems, because that's the other definition of a challenge: something difficult to do, or even problems. So what are some other challenges that they have, guys? Could you tell me, please? For them, it's difficult to get a job.
Getting a house.
Getting a house. What
They
else?
don't have family.
Okay, family. Yes, that's true.
Get food.
Getting food. Yes. Anything else? Getting medical attention. Okay. On a piece of paper, I want you to write down the answers to these questions. Please write them down in your paper. Are there a lot of homeless people in your area? We all live in Acapulco, but think about your area: Centro, Rena, Magallanes, Coloso. Like, are there a lot of people in your area? And the second question: how do people generally react to toward the homeless? What do they do? Okay, because some people treat them with respect and other people treat them like animals. So please, in your notebook, answer those two questions. I'm going to put you in a small group so you can discuss these things, okay? I want, you to ask the questions, answer them, and also give more information if you can, talk about your experiences. Because everybody has had an experience with this, okay? Well, I open the breakout rooms. Please enter them. You have 5 minutes to speak. Speak for the 5 minutes. Ismael, read the instructions for exercise B.
Read the article. What did Hannah Sawant's family do and why?
Repeat the question, please.
Read the article. What did Hannah Sawant's family do and why?
Yes. What did Hannah Sullivan's family do and why? This is Hannah. And this is her family. What did they do and why? Look at the options over here. I put them over here. A, B, or C? What do they do? Listen to the conversation or listen to the article and tell me what they did.
Away your things. 1. Grammar in context. B. Read the article. What did Hannah Salwen's family do and why?
The power of half. What would you do if you saw a homeless person begging in the street? Walk on by? Give a few spare coins? Not the Salwen family. They gave much more than that. Read their story and ask yourself, what would I have done? Kevin Salwen was driving his 14-year-old daughter, Hannah, back from a sleepover. Hannah had often seen homeless people begging for food at the stoplight near their home. But on this particular day, while they were waiting for the light, Hannah noticed an expensive car in front of them and a homeless man standing on the side of the road. If that guy didn't have such a nice car, the man over here could have a meal, Hannah said. The scene clearly made a deep impression on Hannah, and she continued to discuss it with her parents and brother for some time. She wanted her family to make a difference in the world, even if it was a small difference. "How much are you willing to give up?" her mom asked. "This house?" Eventually, that's exactly what the family did. They sold their $2 million dream home and donated half the proceeds to the Hunger Project's work in Africa. If Hannah hadn't seen the homeless man alongside the car that day, maybe the Salwens would still be in their dream home. But would they be as happy? In their new, smaller house, they found they were spending more time together and became closer as a family. They admit they might not have become so close if they had stayed in their old home. If you want to learn more about the Salwens' remarkable story, visit their website.
All right, beautiful students. What do you think is the correct answer? A, B, or C? Let's see. Let's begin with Ismail. What do you think it is, Ismail? A, B, or C? Okay. Andres?
A.
I think it's A. Okay. Jackie, what do you think it is?
B.
B? Yasmin, what do you think it is?
I think two. A and C. I don't know.
A and C, two options. And Valentina, what do you say?
Letter B.
Letter B. The correct answer is B. Where did you get your answers from, Jackie and Valentina?
In the last part,
Where?
in the first paragraph, the last part.
The first paragraph, the
No.
last part?
No,
The fourth
1, 2,
paragraph.
3, third.
Yes. What words gave you the answer?
The
Donated half the person.
Yes, they
They
sold
sold-
their $2 million dream home and donated half the proceeds. The proceeds is just another name for money, especially when you're talking about charities. Okay? So yes, B is correct. They sold their home and gave half the money to charity. Now, if you were Hannah, would you sell your dream home and give half of the money to charity? Valentina?
I don't believe it.
No, me neither. Me neither. Me neither. Andres, how about you, man? Would you sell your dream house and give half the money to charity?
If I'll be millionaire,
Yeah. Okay. If you're a millionaire. Nice, nice. Let's move on. This lesson is kind of interesting. We're going to see why. Jackie, read the instructions for 2A, please.
Circle the correct verb for the complete sentence below. Use the article to help you. Then read the grammar chart.
Okay, number 1, Yasmin. Please do number 1.
And what would you do
If you what?
if you saw homeless person?
Yes, if you saw a homeless person. Nice, correct. That is good. Number 2, Andres.
the family might not have come.
Have become, okay. And Laurentina, number 3.
If Hannah didn't see, no. If Hannah hadn't seen the man in the car, the family might still live in the big house.
Nice. All of those are correct. Please write those down. Activate my light. All right. Now, we have seen this type of grammar before, but we have never gotten into the mixed conditionals. All right. We know the 0, the first, second, and third conditionals, but we don't know the mixed conditionals. So there is something that's very important. Please write this down in your notebooks. To talk hypothetically about the present, use this formula. If plus past form, comma, modal verb. Of course, you need to put a subject, if plus a subject, if I, if you, but I don't want to write all that. This is a level 5 course. We understand that all sentences need a subject. Let me give you an example about this. An example of this. If you had $1 million, you would buy a house. Or if I had $1 million, I would buy a house. This is something that I would do right now. This is the present. So I use the verbs in the past. And I think that is the most confusing thing. When we talk hypothetically about the present, we use the verbs in the past. It's very weird, but we do it in Spanish too. We do it in Spanish too. We say si yo tuviera instead of si yo tengo to talk about the present. Okay? This is all hypothetical. Hypothetical. Andres, when we talk hypothetically about the present, what verb form do we use? The present, past, or past participle?
Hypothetical present.
Yeah.
The
verb is
past.
in the past. Okay, that's yes. Now check this out. To talk hypothetically about the past, this is funny. Use this formula. If plus past perfect form, comma, modal have plus the past participle. So to talk about the present, you use the verbs in the past. To talk hypothetically about the past, you use the verb in the past perfect. Let me give you an example. If I had gotten into college for free, I would have majored in medicine. This is all about the past. Si yo hubiera yo hubiera This is all the past. Remember, the past perfect is had and the past participle. So far, do we have any questions? No questions? No?
No.
Okay. Now, we should know this. This is like a review because we saw this in level 4. We saw this in level 4. You remember we were talking about the past perfect. It was like the introduction. Now, the thing that is new here is the mixed conditionals. And this is where things get very complicated because you can talk hypothetically about the past and have a present result. So that means mixed. Sometimes you talk about the present with the past, or the past with the present, the future with the present. And those are mixed conditionals. Let me give you an example. If I hadn't eaten all that ice cream yesterday, I wouldn't feel sick today. This right here, if I hadn't eaten all that ice cream yesterday, is that the present or the past? If I hadn't eaten all that ice cream yesterday,
Past.
is that past? And I wouldn't feel sick today is what?
Present.
Present. So this right here is a past, present, mixed conditional. And that's just a fancy word. The reason why I am showing you this is because you need to be able to make sentences like this using the correct verb. See, the first part right here, let me choose some colors. If I hadn't eaten all the ice cream yesterday, that is the past. So I use this part of the past, hypothetical sentences. And I wouldn't feel sick today. It is the present, so I use this part of the formula. Okay, so whenever it's the past, use the past formula. Whenever it's the present, use the present formula, and you can combine them. And let's see how we do this. This exercise is usually always very hard. So if you have a problem with it, it's okay. Laurentina, read the instructions for exercise B, please.
Complete the conversations with a correct form of the verbs given. Sometimes there is more than one correct answer. Then ask the questions and give your own answers.
All right. Number 1, A, Andres, B, Jackie. Andres?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yes. Will the solvent have had the idea to sell their home? Do you think if Hannah if
You have
Hannah
2 options, Andres.
haven't
Didn't see or hadn't seen.
seen?
Why? Why hadn't seen?
Because it's past that day.
Yes. Nice. Jackie?
Maybe not if the car hadn't stopped in front of them. She might not decide.
Is this present or past? It's past because the question says that day. So whenever you use the modal, look at this. Modal plus have, and then the past participle. She might here. Let's see. Yeah, might not have
decided.
Yeah.
To do something, but maybe she would do something later.
Very good. So Jackie, the reason why here, this is not working. Okay. Right here we say might not have decided because for the past we use the modal and then have, and then the past participle. And if the modal is negative, just put not, wouldn't, might not, couldn't, etc. All right. Now, look, something that will help you a lot, guys, is first contextualize everything. You know, put yourself in the situations. And the next thing is pay attention to those words that day, and all of the time expressions. Just imagine it. Okay. And of course, use the formulas that I gave you in your answers. All right. Please finish this. I check. Let's begin checking because besides this, I want us to make sentences about ourselves. Number 2, A, Lorentina. 2B, Yasmin.
If you had been in the car with Hannah that day, how have you reacted? Ooh,
Okay, yes. And let me tell you why, Lorentina. So in these things we are learning, they're called conditionals, conditional statements, and conditional questions. A conditional statement or conditional question is when you combine two ideas together. Usually one idea is the condition and the other is the result of that condition. For example, if I ate 20 tacos, that is my condition, I would be happy. That is my result. And those are two different ideas. So since you have two different ideas, one of them uses if, but the other one needs to use would or could or might, but it has to have a modal. Okay?
okay.
All right. Yasmin?
I'm not sure.
Try it. It doesn't matter. Try it.
You mean if I saw the homeless man too? Anything?
I what?
I have it.
I hadn't know. Right there, the only time you use the past perfect is after if. I what? Yes, very good. Right here, you can say saw or had seen. Saw or had seen. Number 3, Ismael A, Andres B.
I'm really upset if
Hold
I.
on. A, do A. If you.
Okay. If you had been Hannah, how would you have?
How would you have
Would feel?
felt? Okay.
Oh,
Now, if you had been Hannah, if you had been Hannah, is that present or past? Is that present or past, Ismael? If you had been Hannah.
Past.
Past, right? So if you say, if you had been Hannah, that's like, since it's the past, that means she's dead. So we don't want to say that Hannah is dead. No, 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 no. Hannah is still alive. So we're going to use this. If you were Hannah, how would you have reacted? If you were Hannah, how would you have reacted? Okay? Andres?
I had been really upset if I had have to move, but I guess I will be agree. I'm not sure. Sorry.
But I guess I would agree. I would agree.
Without be.
Yes, never use be with agree, because in English, agree is the verb. Okay. All right, now for A, Jackie, and for B, Laurentina.
What had you done if someone asked you for money on the street?
Laurentina?
It depends. Maybe I had give them a few coins if I have had change. I have had
What would you have done? Now, right here we had. Let me tell you why. Look, and that was the most difficult one. I'd give them a few coins. I'd give them. I would give them. That is present. So this part also needs to be present. And this right here is, what would you do? What would you do? All right. Now, I know that this is tricky. This is confusing. Honestly, I have taught this to teachers, and it's just a very complicated lesson. The only way that you can understand it is if you use it naturally. If you use it naturally, give you, and of course somebody helps and corrects you. So what I want you to do is take the 4 questions you have. Take the 4 questions you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and answer them using your personal information. Would the Solomons have had the idea to sell their home? Do you think if Hannah hadn't seen that expensive car that day? And all of those questions. Okay? Andres, you understand?
Yeah.
Ismael, you understand?
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Okay. Laurentina, we have these 4 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
And I want you to answer them with your own answers.
Only. Okay.
Yes, on a piece of paper. Please don't take too long. Don't worry about the grammar and stuff. The grammar, I will correct it for you when you are practicing. Right now, just focus on giving a good response. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, since you haven't finished yet, you can finish it for homework, and that's going to be your homework, okay? But since you're going to do it for homework, please make sure that everything is correct. All right, if the question is in the past, your answer must be in the past too. Present, present. And like I said, this is a complicated topic. So we're gonna see it again tomorrow. You know, I'm going to bring a list of very common questions that use this structure, and you will answer them, okay? Maybe I will send it to the group so you can have it in your phone and you can practice with a partner. Something more real. But since everybody is here, I want to ask you something. So, you know, I sent you a message this weekend about graduation. And I was wondering, what day do you prefer to have the graduation? Because the coordinator is asking me, no, we need an answer today, she says. No, I'm just kidding. But we want to have something prepared. So will it be, we can have the 19th, this Thursday. It can be the 26th or the 3rd. I don't recommend the 19th because it's too close. We don't even have our speeches, but we can have it on the 26th or the 3rd. What do you guys prefer? 26th or the 3rd? Jackie, what do you say?
26 or what?
26.
The 26th or the 3rd of December? Okay, Jackie says the 26th. All right. Andres, what do you say? Remember, we need to prepare our speeches.
In 26, I will be working.
You will be working. All right. No problem. Jackie, why the 26th, Jackie?
Because in 30 I start my exams week. So, but doesn't, no, I can the 3rd of December. So
Okay, which is a preference. Okay. Well, I guess since the majority says the 3rd, we are going to have it on the 3rd. All right, but I will confirm with you. I need to talk to the coordinator first and to see if it's okay. All right. And please bring your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your boyfriend or girlfriend. All right, please bring all of them. All right. Well,
hey, teacher.
That's going to be all. We're going to let the other teacher come in. And I will message you tonight or tomorrow about the graduation ceremony. Okay?
Good, sure.
Okay, have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming to the class.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, guys.
Bye, Valentina.